Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Final Fantasy II: The Pixel Remaster. That's the wrong button. Oh, I can't cycle forwards and backwards. Anyways, last time we went into the cyclone that had appeared right outside of Castle Finn. So the evil emperor used his magic to create a cyclone, ended up destroying multiple towns. Yeah, Poft, Finn, or not Finn, Altair, Gateria, Poft, Poft, something or other. Yeah, like multiple towns are just completely destroyed now. There was an evil cyclone, and our job was to go inside and take him on. So we went through, there were only 7 chests in it, 2 of them were monster chests. One of them sucked. One of them was just like, we're super strong captains. We had to go grinding for like 20 minutes in order to beat them. And every single enemy in the entire dungeon cast sleep, poison, or charm. Every single one on every single physical hit. I actually looked this up, and apparently this was a glitch or something they added in for the Pixel Remaster. So that's a thing. Anyways, we make it through, and at the very end, we managed to take down the Emperor. And we came back to Castle Finn, did like a happy little dance party, like, yay, we won! Only for a soldier rather, to come rushing in saying that the Dark Knight, W. Danger, who is actually Exiled's sister in this game, had taken over the Empire, and things weren't quite done yet. And that's where we ended off. Also, I looked at it. This is episode 13. That does make this officially longer than the first game. I knew it was going to be, but I wasn't sure how much more. The Dark Knight went to claim the throne for himself. Nothing to really ask or the key. Yeah, nothing there. Oh yes, also of note, the wyvern is hatched, so that's pretty cool. And we did do, obviously, some training, and we do have Flare and Ultima on these two. Both up to level 6 already. Probably should grind those up to at least like 10 to make them usable. Same with your Fire, your Cure should get some more training. Yeah, eventually I'm just going to have to sit down, boost to 4, get every magic I want up to like 10, 12, whatever. There's actually an achievement for getting magic up to 16. Anyways, where are we? W. Danger, the Dark Knights. But I thought he was your friend, your brother. I'll go to him. I'll make him understand. He must be under the spell of the Emperor. I know it. If he's ascended the Emperor's throne, there's only one place he can be. Palamitia. Learn. Ask. Castle Palamitia is a fortress situated high in the mountains. It cannot be approached on foot. No key items, no key words. Wyvern? We have it. We can... I guess we're not going to be allowed to fly on the Wyvern friend then? Okay. W. Danger, the Dark Knight. You really think you can fight Exiled's brother? This is our battle. You have to let us finish it. I had a feeling you'd say that, just to make sure you come back. Ask about Palamitia? It's an impregnable fortress. Luckily, Paul doesn't know the meaning of the word. I've heard him bragging about breaking in. Okay, so Paul, the little thief that he is, actually knows the way in for us, so I guess that's where we're heading. You know anything about Palamitia? Paul is always bragging about how he broke into that place. He'll talk your ear off about it if you give him half a chance. Well, less than half, really. Okay, so just gotta make our way out of Castle Finn. Anything cool to say about W. Danger? That's same lines. Prince Gordon awaits. Okay, those two are the same. Second floor. We will not rest in peace until we save the world. If anyone can go marching into Castle Palamitia, it's you. Find a way to defeat the Dark Knight and bring us true peace. The Imperial forces couldn't have had time to regroup yet. Defeat the Dark Knight and crush the Palamitian Empire. Unseating the Dark Knight should get rid of the monsters wreaking havoc on the world. Castle Palamitia lies at the heart of the Empire's territory, surrounded by mountains. It won't be easy to get to. Getting into Castle Palamitia?
How are you gonna do that exactly?
Okay, out of curiosity, what's left on the map? Cyclone was the thing to the top right. Rebel Camp, the 3 towns that were destroyed. Grey Dot over there was another city that was destroyed. That's Leviathan was there in the Grey Dot next to Obsidian Tower. Okay, that leaves that Grey Dot at the peninsula there. It's in like the middle of the screen. And that leaves the Castle Palamecia off on the far right. So there's one more location that we haven't been to besides the castle. Anyways, I'm about to run off. 1, I need to heal. 2, I need to go see Paul. Is there peace yet?
Has the Dark Knight really claimed the throne of the Emperor?
Okay, so of course magic here use... There we go. And might as well rest up to recover all of our MP. Anyways, Paul, what have you got to tell us about? Yeah. So... Bum. Oh, who's that? Do we know you? You look familiar. Oh, it's Sid. Duh. That's what I get for not seeing him in a week. The cyclone really did a number on me back in Paloom. My body isn't taking too kindly to the idea of moving around.
Sid okay? I'm a mess, is what I am. But my airship made it through without a scratch. I wanna lend it to you. That's the lend you here. I'll be wanting her back. You take good care of her.
Sid, no, hold on. Goodbye, my friend. Oh, that's sad. Oh, there's that. So we have lost another friend. 2 in the first 2 dungeons. Sid now. Minwoo in the Obsidian Tower. This story is definitely not pulling anywhere near as many punches as the first game. Like, I know things get darker in upcoming Final Fantasy games, but this one isn't. Yamato, Exiled, and Nando, they're the only characters with plot armor, apparently. Gordon somehow made it through. I'm a little bit surprised about that, but I guess they couldn't kill off all of the royalty, so... That was Sid's dying wish, you know. He knew he was dying, but he was ready. He'd planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart, and he entrusted it to you. Think about that. Ask about Palamecia? That time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from above, from the sky. If there was ever a time to use Sid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it, wouldn't you? Ask Cyclone. Is that it? Yeah, looks like that's it. So, I mean, are we just going straight to Palamecia, or is there something else we have to do first? There is an achievement for getting... Where is the airship? Oh, okay, we get a cutscene of it popping up. There's an achievement for getting all of the items, all the bestiary things, fighting 500 mobs, all those things. Then there is also one for acquiring all of the keywords, which there are definitely still some we're missing, apparently. At least one, based on, like, the scroll wheel. So there's got to be something else, plus that one, that extra location we haven't gone to yet. So going to Castle Palamecia can't be like the final thing. There's got to be something else as well. Unless I have been to that extra Grey Dot, I haven't been able to. I haven't figured out yet. I'm just forgetting what it is. But here we go. We have an airship once more. It's right. It's supposed to be right around here. Am I Am I forgetting that we've actually already been here for something? I don't think so. Is it really just heading to Palamecia? I can't think of anything else we're missing. Or there might be a couple little odds and ends, a couple of places. But this will be entering Palamecia. Castle Palamecia. That's one way. I don't trust that. I don't. Every other dungeon has had like a teleporter saying, yeah, that's not one way. I also entered and didn't immediately get an achievement for having gone to every location. So I definitely missed some location or another. Completely forgot to actually do the dialogue stuff there. Let me try and find a no spoiler walkthrough just to make sure I'm not going to miss something here. Okay. I should have redone all of this stuff while I was right there. I just completely forgot to. Anyways, yes, Castle Palamecia is our next step. I don't think I have to really do all of this stuff, but might as well go through some of the stuff again just in case. But yes, Castle Palamecia, that's our next goal. But apparently the game doesn't end there. We still got some stuff afterwards. Just wanted to make sure before I missed out on content. Oh yeah, I guess there's technically something here that we haven't seen. He says, just when we thought we had the Emperor out of our hair, the Dark Knight has to go and louse things up again. Okay, so we have to do the Sid thing first. It's just out one little extra line there. Okay, so we already sat through this. I'm just going to bring you back to the airship. There we go, and just like in the first game, it is time to never use the regular boat again. I'm also curious about something. There's an achievement for acquiring Excalibur, which sounds awesome, but I don't know how to do that. I haven't seen anything about that yet. But anyways, time to take on Castle Palamecia 7F. So we got quite a ways to go. I love this song so much. It's so good. I keep saying that every single time this song pops up. Okay, out of curiosity, we're looking at how many chests? 17. I think that's going to be most of the rest of them in the game. Diamond Karas. Okay, what's that looking like? Okay, so you give up lightning resistance for a bunch of extra magic a bunch less magic interference. That's sort of a downgrade for you. Yeah, I'll give you this, I think. Giving you a little bit of extra defense is probably most important. Let's see, there's that. Why does it feel like my mic's messed up now? The angle of it looked weird. Okay, so that's a dead end. We got a pathway there, and a pathway down and around. Oh, there's another chest down here, and then we got two different staircases. Garlic, okay. What is that? That's like the anti-stone item or something? Okay, it's the other staircase goes to a chest. Monsters, hourglass, okay. We're getting anti-effect of items right now, and we might as well just see a fight or two. Black Knights and wood golems. That's a flare and Ultima U. You're going to fire the wood golem into non-existence, and you're just going to hit a thing. How much is Ultima? Oh, okay, yes. Magic definitely gets cooler looking higher levels. That is 100% for sure at this point. 55's not too bad. Wait, when did Ricard catch up to Yamato on HP? I just realized this. He's probably pretty close. Flare. Ultima. Fire on this one, I guess, and just a physical attack. Decent chance this one actually just dies to Ricard's attack. Okay, I do love the actual, the fact that magic actually changes its look based on level. That's great. Okay, simple enough. Flare leveled up. 1 extra strength point. The Sunblade. 5 extra attack. It's effective against undead. That will lose all of your evasion, though. Ripper. Yeah, that's probably worth it. I mean, I could switch you away from lances, but I don't know. At this point, you just sort of feel like you're supposed to use lances. I've kept you with staves/clubs for too long. I can't really switch them. And do I switch you away from a bow? Basically, just to get your magic interference down. And maybe, actually, you're not using much physical combat anyways. So, give you Ripper in the rare occasion I actually do. Just keep you one-handed. Magic Staff will get your attack up and evasion. Main Ghost raises your evasion. I mean, sure. You're not... I don't think Exiled has used a physical attack in, like, 3 or 4 episodes now. And I think it was, like, 1 when that happened. You know what? Sure, raising your evasion and accuracy while lowering magic interference is probably the way to go. And I might as well just take a couple more fights just to make sure we get a couple extra stat points as we go along. Vampire Girls and Stone Golem. Something tells me fire's not going to work so well here. Flare on you causes lots of damage, deals holy damage, or just cure a vampire girl into oblivion, is my assumption here, right? Yes, okay, just cure it into non-existence. Is your cure gonna be strong enough? No. Didn't really think so. Bum, 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 bum. And I assume, yeah, they have lifesteal. Ow. Okay, I'm not actually scared here, though. You're going to use Ultima for the training point. You're going to start firing this thing. And let's get some extra attacks in. Okay, honestly, the enemies in here are feeling way weaker than the ones in the last dungeon. This thing's probably just going to survive maybe 200 HP left if I had to guess. Okay, that kind of hurt. Flare. Ultima. You're gonna cure and you're just gonna attack. Okay, yeah, my 200 HP guess might have been spot on. Exile got HP and stamina, and a bunch of gil. I don't really care about gil. I want items. Amoeba. Flare, Ultima. I mean, we're seeing new enemies. I just don't know if I truly care about a lot of them. Like, yeah, there is achievements for getting everything in the bestiary. I just don't care as much about that one. Let's just like do a bunch of meaningless fights just for an achievement. I like getting all the chests. That feels more fun, and going to all the locations or doing all the story stuff. But just like fighting mobs to fight them, eh. Ultima, cure, and you're just gonna defend here. Realistically, if I can let Exalid take on everyone by herself, she should cure up to make sure she gets spirit points every battle. Ether, I mean, that's pretty nice. Imperial Shadow. Oh, it's a copy of the Emperor. Ah, dang it. Oh, no. I mean, that's cool. I don't like the fact that it just came out swinging with that. My only hope is that this thing is physically weak. Get Yamato back up standing. This thing's probably gonna, like, spam instant death, isn't it? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Yep, this thing spams instant death. What's the point? The only chance here is that it misses instant death on both of them. And it dies this turn. That is the only chance. Okay, get Yamato back up standing. What is with the level? I'm going to say level curve. There is no curve here. That is just one enemy is super, super weak and meaningless. Every other enemy, most enemies are like nothing, and then suddenly something one-shots everyone instantly, whatever it feels like. Special effects, when used by the enemy, are just like so unbalanced. Meanwhile, I can't get any of them to work. Although, Curse, oh, that's probably just gonna instantly... I don't remember what Curse does. That one's like weakens your magic attack or something. There's that. Ultima, fire, and attack. Oh, Curse might be physical attack. There is one for physical, one for magical, though. Please die. Okay, he missed the instant death on the party that time. Flare, Ultima, fire, attack. How much HP do you have? Is this like a scripted mini-boss or something, or is it just a really strong normal enemy? HP, magic defense, got all the goodies, got all the goodies. Red card's slowly catching up. Oh, we didn't get any extra items for it. It was just... Okay, interesting. Asuna, does that work on Cure? Or Curse? It does. Okay, it must have just been, like, the level that made it not work before. Okay, there's that. Let's drop in a quick save before we fight another one of those things and just bite the dust. And let's turn off encounters. Buckler, I'm not using shields. Shields are for people who don't want to do damage. Yeah. So that's that floor. Let's just double check. 5 out of 17. Oh, I was expecting like some sort of scripted mini-boss here. That room felt very specific. So, staircase here, staircase on the other side. Nope, it's just a chest. Monsters. I knew one of these had to be coming up soon. Oh, not again. This thing scares me. This thing wouldn't happen to be undead, would it? It's an Imperial Shadow. I don't think that screams undead. I think that screams, like, clone. So I'm just gonna keep ultimating it. Okay, Curse is physical damage then. So what, that's 110, 510, or 511 rather. 910, 960, 1460. That's mostly fine. We're at 1460 right now. Flare, Ultima, that, and that. 1460, 1700, 1950, probably almost exactly 2000. 2400. Oh, it curses apparently all damage. It's not just magic. So yeah, we're sitting at like 2400 right now. Let's just continue going all out. 28. This thing probably has like 3,000, 4,000, right? 28, 30, 40. I'm a little bit off, I'm not being exact. 3,200 would be my assumption. HP, intellect. Okay, they just don't drop items though. And the Thunder Spear. Ice Lance. Cast Thunderbolt when used in battle. Is that? Thunder versus Thunderbolt. Is that an actual different spell? That's kind of cool if that's the case. Anyways, Ice Lance. 154. Yeah, replace the Fire Lance. Does the Fire Lance do something else as well? It's just wreathed in flames. This one's just encrusted with ice. This is the only one with an actual effect. Okay, cool. So there's that. Upgrade for Ricard, finally. I say that. I think he got those spears relatively recently, but oh well. Let's see, there's another chest. Quick save every time we change a floor. Saint's Spirit, that's the... yeah, that's one of the items that's either max out intellect or max out spirits during a battle. Oh, finally, a three chest room. It's been a while since we saw one of these. Mage, Wizard, Healing. So let's see, Healing. Staff that restores whomever it attacks. So is this a staff for whacking your friends? That's kind of funny. This would make this really, really good anti-undead, though. Wizard and Mages are the two we just got. Wizard Staff is just like a little buff for you. Where's the Mage's Staff? There it is. That's a debuff, but it casts Thunder. Okay, Thunder and Thunderbolt are actually different spells, though. Cool. That's very funny. I don't think I can really do it. What does the Power Staff do? It's just made for striking. Okay, so yeah, you're just wielding dual Wizard Staffs then. And honestly, should I just give you the Healing Staff? I mean, you're sort of white mage healing stuff anyway, so just having you bonk everyone on the forehead every once in a while would be funny. So Asuna, both of you. Yeah, her cure is almost level 12, which is pretty good. So there's that. What, that puts us at 12, probably? 11. 11 out of 17, going on upstairs. 6 more chests in this dungeon. There's those. Something tells me this one's progression. But I've fallen for this trick so many times now, that doesn't really matter what I think. Monsters. I figured another one of these was coming. Oh, Curls and Lamia Queen. That's that. You're going to Ultima. I feel like the Lamia Queen's probably the scariest thing on the board, because I know for a fact she's going to have Charm. And yeah, I thought you might be able to one-shot these Curls. She's not going to die this turn. No way I'm going to do enough damage with just 230 to start. What? What did... That's not okay? That's just not okay design? That's not okay game design. That is... Fine. If they hit you physically, they just cast instant death, and there's nothing you can do to stop it, because we have instant death gear that just does nothing. What are you talking about? How is that alright with you, game? Who on the design team saw that and was like, yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I wanna have a conversation with whoever thought that was a good idea. I just want to know what was going through their mind. I didn't have all 3 of them attack the same one. I swept. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even need to do damage. It's just not okay. That's just a failure of design. This is a failure of design for a fight. Just an actual failure. Wow. Absolute failure of game design. So this fight is actually impossible then, is what you're telling me. I need to one-shot them with every single attack. I need to go first, and I need them to not exist at all. There's 5 of them. And they one-shot whoever they attack. Does not matter what else happens. So it's actually just impossible. Huh. Yeah, this is a failure of game design. Let's try physical attacking you. I might as well try curing one to see if they're undead. I doubt it. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay. Ah. They probably survive with like 200. Okay, they're not undead. I didn't think so. Ah, both of those probably just survived. I need it. I need the apparently like 1% chance that it does an instant death every time. They just attacked 5 times. That one had already used Blaster. Everything about this fight just doesn't work. This is just a incredibly awfully made fight. What do I do here? There's just nothing I can do. Why is it that every single dungeon has something like this, where it's just like a truly atrocious fight for some reason? Let's try this. So we guarantee kill 1. My hope is that each Yamato and Nando are both going to hit both of those things. I'm hoping that we just have just enough chip damage with a split Ultima to cover the distance. Okay, they can't instant kill everyone. Charm. Okay. Of course he's paralyzed. It's everything. This fight is truly awful. There is no redeeming qualities to this fight in the least. Like, absolutely nothing about this fight is at all even kind of acceptable game design. This is one of the worst fights I've played in any game ever. There's literally nothing I can do here. It's just hope they don't get the instant kills. Nothing else I can do. I don't know. I don't... Grind to guarantee Yamato. It's so bad. This is really awful. Like, as far as I can tell from what I was reading, this is a failure of the pixel remasters. This is not a problem in the original game, from what I saw. So let's see. Holy physical attack. This should guarantee kill 2. I'm hoping that Yamato gets the lucky multi-hits here and can guarantee kill 3. Okay. I need Nando to go first here. Okay. I needed that not... And now they're gonna come out. Oh my god, every single... There's literally no redeeming qualities about this fight. Everything about this fight is just truly atrocious. Absolutely no redeeming qualities. I'm gonna try this like 5 more times and just get nowhere further along. Okay, egg salad went down, but I think I can still do this. This one just barely survived. So there's that. You're gonna hit you. Can you just one-shot the Lamia Queen here? Yes. Okay. That fight's awful. Like, that was pure dumb luck. Like, I managed to get super lucky Yamato crit both attacks, managed to take down 3, and then the other 2 used blaster instead of physical attacks. That's the only way I won. And then, just as I was about to take them all down, Egg Salad got hit with it. It's fine, bunch of gil out of it. That was awful. Sunblade, Phoenix down. There's that. I should probably be a bit more careful with MP here, because we can't leave this place. Okay, so there's that. The Sunblade, what are we looking at? That is effective against undead. Oh, wait. That's the exact same sword I already picked up. Honestly, using 2 of them isn't worth it. I'm just going to keep Defender in your main hand. There's that. The fact that this keeps going makes me assume that this is probably the actual progression, or not? Aha, this is the last 3 chests, right? Yeah, 3 of the last 5. Elixir, elixir, elixir. Okay, this room was very good. We're just gonna go to the end of this dungeon. Hopefully it's not too much longer. That fight took a little bit longer than expected, but like it's stopping mid-dungeon always feels a little bit weird. Okay, so there's that. That's where we started. Go down this way. 2 more dungeons in the entire... No, 2 more chests in the entire place. And then just, like, beating W Danger, I assume. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see. Oh, there's the throne room. There's W Danger waiting for us. Let's see. They've got to be over here, right? Yeah, here they are. I'm assuming that's a spell book, right? Oh, it's an item. Has the same effect as fire. It's not even, like, higher level or anything. Wind flutes. We already have 2 of them. Summons a cyclone. Okay, nothing too exciting there in those last 2 chests, but oh well. Yep, 17 out of 17. Let's go. Let's pop in a quick save real quick. MP's fine, HP's full. I think we're good to take him on. I expected you'd come, Yamato. Do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you. Why do you insist on fighting, W Danger? Weak words from the weak. Do you know what rules the world? Power. Sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Uh-oh. Illusions of grandeur do not become you, W Danger. I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd. It ends now. The world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. So apparently we didn't actually kill this guy. You're alive? What are you? Not that it matters. The Empire is mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. The Empire. I have no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in the underworld. And your blood will be the first to spill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cold Wyvern, you can escape to it. Ricard, what are you doing? You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons.
Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words.
May the spirits of the dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! Dragony friend saved us all. Something tells me our friend didn't quite make it out of there. Goodbye, Ricard. Thank you. And we lost another friend. Yamato, what happened? You're the Dark Knight. You'd best start explaining. The Emperor has risen from the underworld. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwoo, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I don't know how much more I can take.
As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. W. Danger.
Princess, let W. Danger join us, please. The Dark Knight, a rebel. I leave the decision to you. W. Danger, let's fight the Emperor together, please.
Egg salad. Yamato. Alright.
Poor Nando. W. Danger joined the party. So, we have traded our Dragoon friend for our Black Knight. Why is he always so much weaker? Why is the final party member always like half the stats of everyone else? Allied Offensive is the achievement we just got. Past allies join the... I'm assuming that achievement is supposed to say past enemies. Or maybe past allies. He's past allies. Yeah. Strength 53, intellect 36. Okay, he's pretty much... magic and agility. He's almost double your agility. Honestly, his stats are pretty similar to Yamato's. Just some like slight differences in like how they're allocated. And then there's the HP stat, which is in the dumps. Because of course it is. But we finally have all the members who we named at the start of the series. That's kind of cool. Sword at 7, axe at 8. Let's see, equipment. Flame sword and poison axe to start. Let's get you the diamond gloves, resistance to lightning, maybe diamond armor. Yeah, that's probably fine. Give you the diamond cuirass instead, just for a little bit of extra evasion. Diamond helm is currently the best, sort of. Flame sword. Let's get you the sunblade. Oh, you're left-handed. Cool. Healing. Thunder spear. What am I gonna give you? It should probably be a sword or an axe. What's my second best axe? Poison. Actually, I think it is the poison axe he currently has. The ogre killer is pretty weak in comparison. I actually have 2 of those poison axes. I think that's probably like your best setup for now. A sunblade in the offhand, poison axe in the main hand. But anyways, looking at the time, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Let's see. We're supposed to be going to take down the Emperor. Do we have any idea where he is? Once the monsters of the underworld poured forth into the world, they entered using a path known as the Jade Passage. Learn and ask about it. I've heard there is a place in Mysidia known by that name. Okay, there's that. The Emperor sold his soul to the devil. There's an arrow straight to the east of Mysidia. That whole area is the Jade Sea. Aha! Achievement, memory lane. I'm assuming that's get all the passwords. Yes.
The castle that appeared at the time of the Emperor's resurrection. It can only be Pandemonium, the fortress of the Lord of the Underworld. The myth and fairy tales of Krishan speak of a small lake in Mysidia. It's said that those who enter the lake are taken to the underworld.
Okay, so they're basically all telling us to head on second floor. Rest in peace. Yeah, those four always seem to have the same things.
So the Dragoon has passed on as well. So many lives lost, but they have to die. The Emperor's soul has returned!
The risen soul of the Emperor must be destroyed.
Pandemonium is the castle of illusion. Its form appears in our world, but the true castle is rooted in the underworld. I've heard stories of a lake that leads to the underworld, but they're only stories.
Okay. I feel like we should go see the Dragoons. Oh, it's telling us where to go. We should head back to the Dragoon Temple. It feels... I don't remember if I ever took Ricard there. I should have. Okay, that's where we're heading then. I feel like we should probably go see them to let them know what happened. That feels the right thing to do real quick. So let's see, just need to make my way over. I do love airships so much, they're so cool. Let's see, you two should still be hanging out here, right? Here you are. What happened to the Dragoon Man? He's coming back, right? Ricard's gone too, then. He was a noble Dragoon. I'm sure he was pleased that he could die in the name of honor. Ask about the Jade Passage, ask about the Dragoons. I think we'll leave Deus behind and find a new place to live. There are too many painful memories within these walls. Oh, I meant to thank you for saving the Wyvern Egg, and for giving me the chance to see Ricard one last time. That's why I want you to have this. It was the most treasured possession of the Dragoons of Deus. Excalibur. Well, I asked about Excalibur earlier. I guess this is how we get it. I did not know this was a thing. It just felt like the right thing to do to come talk to them. With Ricard gone, you should be the ones to wield this sword. You obtained Excalibur. Goodbye, you two. Let's see. It's gotta be really good, right? Legendary sword handed down by the Dragoons, effective against many types of enemies. I think the weapon in your main hand actually gets a damage buff. So that would lose all of your evasion. But I think that will legitimately do more damage. It's just not listed here. Sword of Myth, achievement unlocked. There we go. And then if I give you the Defender in the offhand, yeah, that's fine. No, I think that should technically be extra damage over if I had just swapped Sunblade for Excalibur. But anyways, I'm gonna double check this real quick. How many achievements are left? 7, defeat 500, travel to all map locations. Okay, go to all locations. There's a secret achievement, I'm assuming for beating the game. There's complete the bestiary, collect treasure, and get a weapon and a magic up to 16. Okay, so we're on track to get like most of the remaining ones. I can't imagine we're far off from getting Legendary Warrior or defeat 500 monsters either. But anyways, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Is there any way for me to like check my status to see how many monsters I have killed in total? I don't think so, right? Like that's just like a hidden thing. But anyways, as we're making our way back out, probably just gonna take a ride on the airship and like start heading towards where we're heading. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. This one hopefully won't be one way, so we're probably just gonna start off by heading right in and then leave it if we need to get something. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I forgot to go heal up our MP. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, O'Mello, It Me, Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Coette, and Nando Lang. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.